this red dot Frigidaire. It is six something dollars and it was 25. I'm not gonna get it because I really don't have a use for it, but be on the lookout for these because they are super cheap and the clearance event will be going on all week long at Dollar General, so don't miss out. What's up, discount divas and dudes? Back with another video. In today's video, y'all bringing some fire clearance items you don't want to miss out on. Clearance item is all week long, y'all, starting today on Friday. And we got some pretty good stuff and some new items that's gonna be on clearance. Y'all might as well call me the clearance queen, y'all. Nah, I'm just playing. But before we get into these clearance visuals and UPCs, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out, so you won't miss out. To all my new subscribers, hey, hello, how y'all doing? To all my returning subscribers, y'all already know the deal. So with that being said, let's get into these clearance items. Okay, y'all, here is some of the clearance items I got. And we got two new items, well, three new items so far that I got that's new to the clearance event, and it is the Gain 113 load detergent. Then we got the 69 loads that is new, and these pumpkin spice power washes. So I was only able to find two of those, and then these snuggles, they been on the clearance, in the clearance event. But let's start off with them. They was $1.50. And here is the UPC to that. And y'all, if I'm going too fast on the UPC, just pause your screen and put the UPC in your Dollar General account. Then we got the Gain 113 load, and I think the UPC is on the bottom. So there's the UPC to that. I mean, it's cool and all posting pictures, but I like to show you the actual thing so you will know like exactly the real what it looks like in the store. So we got the Dawn Power Wash, and it says pumpkin spice, and it's orange, so you cannot miss it if it was on the shelf. And then check your end caps as well for these power washers, because I know they don't be putting them in the correct spot. Now on the 69 loads, let's get it down so we can check out the UPC to that. And that's the UPC on that. And I haven't used powder detergent so long on my clothes, y'all. I might have to bust one of these open and use some of this powder because it smells so good. I know some people like liquid, some people prefer the pods, but I think actually the powder has a better sud, like it soaps up better. But those are some of the items I got. So let's check out these other items and UPCs. Okay, y'all, here are the other items I've got. And these 105 low sensitive skin, y'all, been in the clearance event so long. I always make sure I stock up on these when there is a clearance event. And some of the Arm& Hammers, they got that little $2 Pilly sticker. I took them off and used them towards these and made them even cheaper. These are $4.75, but I used the little Pilly coupons that normally are like on the tops of the Arm& Hammers. Made them $2.75. And here is the UPC to those. And then the store had these as well. They were $5.63, and but they was like 11 something dollars before the clearance event, and here is the UPC to those. But when she brung these out, I was like, "Are them on clearance?" And she was like, "I don't know." So she scanned them, and she was like, "They ranking up 563." I said, "Up, I want both of them," cause she said they might be, cause they don't have a home, which they was just sitting somewhere on the top of the shelf. But yes, indeed, I surely did want them. So these are some more clearance items I got. Now let's get into these other clearance items. Okay, y'all, here are the other items I got. And I got this little cute tray. I can't wait to put out on my table. But we're going to start off with the Dr. Teal Shea Butter and Almond Oil. It is $2.70. And you cannot beat that, y'all, because Epsom salt is expensive, y'all. $5 and $6, or maybe 6 and 7. Then we got the Studio Collection Micellar Water. It's good to clean your face, clean your makeup off your face. It is $1.80. There's the UPC for that. Then we got the men's Dow body wash, and make sure you get the right one. And it's supposed to say Soothe on it, because I did pick up the wrong one and it was $4, but this is $1.80. And you can say earn 50 cents back in the DG app, or earn money back on Ibotta for this, making it only like 3 cents or something. But and here is the UPC for that. Then we got the Olays, and y'all, these were $9 body washes, but they are on clearance for $4.50. We don't have no coupons, unfortunately. It's the niacinamide, and we got a UPC for that. I hurry up and snatch these up, y'all. I was like, oh, hecky no. Plus, my customers love these Olays. Okay, then we have this tray. It was a part of the s'mores and little stuff like that. It's jets flying over my house, y'all, so it might be kind of loud in the back, but those are jets. I can't stand those jets. They are so freaking loud. But this was a $15 tray, y'all, and it is ringing up for $3.75. So this is super cute. You can put your plate on her, or take breakfast in bed. Put this out for decorations on your table, or make it a little serving tray if you throw a party, anything. And I would rather pay $3.75 than $15 any day. But I'm not done yet, y'all. We still got more clearance items to look at. So let's get into these next clearance items. Okay, y'all, here are some more items I got. And I think these safeguards soaps are new to the clearance list. And these sensible paper plates by Chinette. And I love Chinette plates, y'all, because they are so strong and sturdy, but they are expensive. So every chance I get when they get on clearance, I try to grab them up. But we gonna start off with these. These was last clearance events. One of their items, the extra strong deep dish plates, and it's the 15 count. So don't go picking up the 30 count, cause you will not get it on clearance. These are $1.13, and I'm gonna try to smooth the UPC out so y'all can see it. Then we got the Sensibles Chinette plates, and it is 18 of them, and it's 10-inch, the ones that I like. I don't like those little 8-inch plates. They are so small you can't even get a full meal on those 8-inch plates. Those is like for sandwiches and chips. And then I found these red dot throws. I'm loving the colors. They were originally $10, but they are $2.50. If you can snag some of these, they will be great for when you don't feel like messing up the bed and just want to lay down, take a nap, and throw one of these on. Then we got the Safeguard, and it's the fresh, clean scent with aloe. Y'all, I have not used Safeguard ever since I was a little kid. I couldn't even tell you nothing about this soap. I just know I used it when I was a kid. I think it might be a pretty good soap. Comment down below and let me know if a Safeguard soap is a good soap or not. But here's some of the items, and these I got like 3 of them. I'm gonna put them up for Thanksgiving because we're gonna be using those and these. So let's break out these other items. Okay, y'all, here are some other items I got. Red dots. We got the washcloths. And these are red dot. It's missing the tag, but I promise they are red dot. So the washcloths, y'all, were originally $5. They rung up $1.25. And there's the UPC. I wanted to get some storage containers because I need some really bad, but y'all, I didn't even have the energy to look for none. I know it's a shame. And I guess I can give y'all the UPCs on these blankets. They were originally $15. They are ranking up $3.75. And I meant to tell y'all, these items came from stores that were 50% off. Not 75, or so I think it's 70. So if you go to the 70 or 75%, I forgot, store, you will be paying cheaper for these items. Unfortunately, I don't have no store in my area with that much off, so I just had to get what I had to get, y'all. And I am not through. I know y'all probably like, dang, girl, how much clearance items you got? Enough stuff that I've been scoping out that I wanted, but I didn't want to pay the full price for. So let's get into some more clearance items, y'all. Okay, y'all, other items, and this video is coming to a end shortly. So after this, we got like a couple more items and then we are done. Let's start off with this storage organizer. I got this, y'all, for my nails and stuff because they be open in the pack and all of that. So I got this. This was $2. And then I looked up and found one of these 3-tier carts on the sky shelf. That's why I tell you, look high, look low. And these were $3. Well, this was $3.75. Original price was $15, but we not paying that. We gonna get the clearance price. Now, what else? All the Dow soap, and it's the cherry blossom. It is 69¢, and I forgot to give you the UPCs on those first 2 items. So let me go back real quick. Here's the UPC on this. You might want to get it for your husband or get it for yourself. And to keep your little stuff organized. And then here is the UPC on the cart. Cause stores do be having these items, y'all. They just be on the top shelves in the back of the store. Now, what else? The chocolate chip muffin mix 45 cents. And they did have other food items, y'all, but they were gone, wiped out. I mean, I found what I can find, but you know, sometimes you can't find everything. 45 cents. Okay, then we got the big razors. They were $2.87. And I always seem to get these around clearance time as well, just because I know what they look like and I know that they will be on clearance. Okay, we got these Dum Dum suckers. They were $1.13. Then on the Buffalo Ranch seasoning mix, it is 75 cents, and we have a earn 25 cents, and it says you must buy two. So, y'all, I thought I bought four, but this was in her, and this is expensive, y'all. Look, rung it up. It was $2 for some buttermilk chicken, whatever that may be. But it's these that are on clearance, 75 cents. Then we got the nerds. I keep on forgetting to give y'all UPCs. This is it on the Buffalo Ranch chicken. Then we got the UPC on the Big Razor. Nerds, they are $1.48. And this stuff is EBT friendly. So with all the food items, you can get that on EBT or Snap if yours is available yet. Dum Dum swirls. I seen these and was like, ooh, they got some new Dum Dums, but they flat Dum Dums, I guess. But they were $1.13, part of the Halloween candy. Okay, we got the nanolators. I know they are now and later, but I call them nanolater. I always called them that ever since I was a kid. I don't know why. It seemed like it's just so easier to say nanolater instead of now and later. Then one of my favorite candies is the Bit of Honey, and they got the little bee bat vampire dude on there. Even though I didn't know they made Bit of Honey out of Halloween candy, but it was $1.13 as well, and that's the UPC. And if y'all haven't tried these, y'all, if y'all see these, y'all should check these out. These are good. Have you munching on these throughout the day? Yeah, throw some of these in your purse and you'll be good to go. Okay, that's the clearance stuff. Now, I got 3 more things to show y'all. Then we gonna end this video. Okay, y'all, here are the last 3 items. We got this medium support cool performance pillow with the red dot. It was $2, and y'all only found one. Then we got these cute body pillows. It's 2 of them. This furry one, $12, red dot. It was $3, y'all. And y'all know body pillows are expensive, so we want to find these and look for them. Original price $12. So if I would have bought both of these, y'all, that would have been $25. This big pillow right here is $3 too, and has the red dot, and that's the UPC on that. And it don't matter what they look like, because you can get some pillowcases to go over top of them, and nobody will never know what. Now, this is cute because it's furry and soft, but the heart disco balls, I don't know if you would want that on your bed, but like I said, throw a pillowcase on that and keep it moving for $3. Cannot beat that. And for this, here is the UPC on that. And these are and I'm giving y'all the UPCs just so y'all can see if the stuff is clearance in your area, not necessarily seeing if it's in stock in the store, because Dollar General app is not always reliable when it comes to in stock items. So you will personally have to go to the store for yourself to see if they have these items if you want to be for sure. Don't rely on the app on the quantity, because one time I was holding items and it's saying they was out of stock. So never rely on the app for that, only to see the price in your area what these items are. But y'all, hope y'all in look at y'all. Let me look at y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on those post notifications, because no telling what type of deals I will be dropping next. And with that being said, I am out, y'all. Peace.